Hello and welcome to another episode of Career Strategies. My name is Rodney Hughes, Mr. 100%. And in today's video, what we're going to talk about is that dreaded question, tell me about yourself. Okay. And I'm going to give you a great answer that's short and sweet. Okay. See, listen, this is one of the most trickiest questions in the entire job interview process. Okay. It is a deceptively difficult, question. And I see it trip up so many people. Okay. And so here's the thing. If you're not prepared for this question when you go into a job interview process, it will likely end up tripping you up. Okay. Because it seems like such an easy question, but if they ask it and you're not prepared, you will fail. Okay. And you will start things off on a very negative note. And so I'm going to share with you a very specific way that you can go about overcoming this question and answering this question that's going to position you in such a phenomenal way. Okay. Now, today's video is being brought to you by Interview Prep University. It is a free virtual training platform. It's designed to teach you one thing and one thing only, and that's how to exponentially improve your job interview skills. It doesn't matter whether you're fresh out of high school or fresh out of college and new to the workforce, or whether you're a seasoned veteran with 20, 30 years up under your belt. This course is designed to teach you what you need to know to be able to go into the job interview process and get immediate results. Okay, so if you'd like to get free access to this, just go to www.interviewprepuniversity.com. Again, that's www.interviewprepuniversity.com, or you could click the link in the description area below. So again, in this video, we're talking about tell me about yourself, that dreaded question, tell me about yourself, a great answer. And I'm going to give you a great answer that's short and sweet. Okay. So let's start here. Let's start with the problem. Okay. The problem with this question is that it sets a candidate up for failure before they even get started. Okay. So a lot of times interviewers will start off by asking this question because I guess they just don't know a better question to ask to start off the interview. And it seems like one of those questions. Yeah. Tell me about yourself. Right. It's just one of those customary things to start off an interview with, but it really does position a candidate in a very weak position to answer that question, because a lot of times you have no idea what the actual interviewer wants to know about your background. And if you're not prepared to give an answer or give a response for this question, I see it happen over and over again where candidates will just end up starting off on such a bad note. Okay, because they'll start rambling and rambling and rambling. And the next thing you know, the interviewer just checks out. They check out, they start thinking about something else, or worse, they start thinking, man, I wish this person would shut up. Okay. Wow. They talk too much. Maybe they wouldn't work well with our culture, right? These are the type of thoughts that will go through an interviewer's mind if you answer this question poorly. Okay. But you can't avoid the question. Okay. Because, 9 times out of 10, almost any interview you go on to, at some point in that process, when you first meet someone, they're probably going to start off by asking that question. Okay. So you want to be prepared to give a great answer. Okay. And I'm going to share with you the strategy that has worked for me all throughout my career. I've taught candidates that I represent as an executive recruiter this strategy. It has worked 100% of the time. I've taught people that I have actually coached over the years this strategy. It has worked 100% of the time. So I have no reason to think that it won't work 100% of the time for you. Okay. So I'm excited to share this with you. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So we're going to act like as if I'm going through the job interview process, and I'm going to share with you exactly how I would tackle this question. So Rodney, tell me about yourself. Boom, here it goes. This is golden. I'm telling you, it's golden. Absolutely. I'd be happy to tell you anything you'd like to know about my background. Is there something in particular you'd like to know? Let me say it again. Okay. So Rodney, tell me about yourself. Absolutely. I'd be happy to tell you anything you'd like to know about my background. Is there something in particular you'd like to know? Man, that puts you in such a powerful position. Okay. Let me tell you, let me explain why this is such a phenomenal response. Okay. Number one, it puts you in a position of power right out the gate. Right out the gate. Okay. They ask you this question, and now Because what ends up happening is the person that asks the question is typically the person that's in power, right? And by giving the response that I told you to give there, you're not avoiding the question, but you're able to claim power through trying to ask for clarification. Okay, they're asking you a question that is very vague in nature. Okay, so this puts you in a power because you're asking for clarification, and there's never anything wrong with you asking for clarification when you don't understand the question. Okay, so right there, right off the bat, you position yourself as a phenomenal candidate because you asked for clarification so that you can avoid wasting their time. Which brings me to the second reason why this is a phenomenal approach and why it's so effective. Because it shows you're a great communicator and you respect the other person's time. Listen, they don't want to hear you talk about, your grandparents and your whole life history. They don't want to hear about all that. Okay? Especially when they're first meeting you. Okay? So, it shows that you're a great communicator. Anytime you don't know something, right, and you ask for clarification, it is a sign and a trait of a great communicator, because a great communicator will always seek understanding before they start communicating. You understand? So, boom, it immediately positions you as a great communicator. And then number 3, it gives you the ammunition to be clear, concise, and compelling in your response. Okay. So listen, I tell people all the time, when you're going through the job interview process, if you want to be good at answering questions in the job interview process, you have to always remember the 3 C's. You want to make sure that everything that comes out of your mouth is clear, concise, and compelling. Let's start with clear. You want to make sure that it's clear. You don't want to be talking in loops and just talking so much that people get lost in what it is that you're saying. You want to be very clear about what you respond with. Then you want to be concise, right? You don't want it to take forever for you to get to your point. Okay. A great communicator is able to get the job done in 10 words as opposed to 1,000 words. Okay. And then you want to be compelling, meaning you want to be talking about the stuff that's actually of interest to them. So when the beauty in this response, right? So Rodney, tell me about yourself. Absolutely. I'll be happy to tell you anything you'd like to know about my background. Is there something in particular you'd like to know? What makes it so compelling is that they will tell you exactly what they want to know, right? Maybe what they want to know is, hey, so, start here. Tell me about where you're from and what school you went to and what got you here today. Right? And then you can go about answering it in a very clear and concise and compelling way without rambling on about stuff that isn't of interest to that person. You understand? Listen, this is absolutely golden. I promise you, this is the best way to answer this question, period. Okay? And I promise you, if you use it, you're going to get phenomenal results. Okay? So listen, I hope you got great value out of this video. If you did, please like this video. And then I want you to comment on this video. Tell me, have you ever heard about this approach before? And if so, are you excited to actually use it? Huh? And then if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be dropping content on a regular basis. And I just want you to be made aware of it because all the content I drop is directly designed to help you further your career and live your best life. Okay? Listen, thanks so much for checking out the video. I'll see you next time.